and a good Sunday afternoon in the AA Texas League. Today is the finale of this 4-game weekend series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Corpus Christi Hooks. Tomorrow night, the Amarillo Sod Poodles will head home as they play a 3-game homestand versus the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Don't forget, on Thursday, May 16th, will be our first 3-game series at Frisco. Don't forget our 7-game homestand beginning Monday, May 20th, as we play a 3-game series versus the Corpus Christi Hooks and a 4-game set with the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Don't forget to download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, it is a beautiful day for baseball, and got your starting lineups. Gotta switch around some batting orders real quick, and we'll get you set for your starting lineups. And here's your lineups for tonight's ball game. First, for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Batting second, the second baseman, Matthew Batten. Batting third and third baseman, Hudson Potts. Batting fourth in right field, Taylor Colway. Batting fifth in center field, Tirso Ornales. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Peter Van Gansen. Batting seventh is the designated hitter, Rudy Gyron. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. Batting ninth, the cleanup hitter, Louis Campsiano, as he rounds out the Sod Poodles lineup for today's game. Campsiano catching. And taking the mound for your starting Amarillo Sod Poodles, Louis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo. And now here's your lineups for your Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in right field, Brian De La Cruz. De La Cruz in right. Batting second is the shortstop, Gray Kessinger. Batting third, the catcher for Corpus Christi, Chucky Robinson. Batting fourth is the first baseman, J.J. Matijevic. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Colton Shaver. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Corey Jokes. Batting seventh is the designated hitter for Corpus Christi, Carmen Benedetti. And batting eighth is the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. And batting ninth, rounding out the Corpus Christi batting order, the center fielder, Alex McKenna. And taking the mound for your Corpus Christi Hooks, your starting pitcher, Christian Javier. Javier on the mound for the Hooks this afternoon. And that's your starting lineups. Well, we got you set for another edition of baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network as we play Sunday afternoon baseball at Corpus Christi. Enjoy.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. This afternoon between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Christian Javier, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now, C.J. Abrams. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off here this afternoon, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Matthew.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate, Hudson Potts. And it's fouled away. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Smoke toward third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Brian De La Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Greg Kessinger. As he'll take a look at ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is in the air now, out to left. Van Gansen comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
No ball.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now here it comes.
That's a foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. Abrams has a play, and that's the third out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Colway. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Taylor Colway.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one.
1-0.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So, Ornelas.
Into the box now, Tirso Ornelas. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Ornelas is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-1.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. McKenna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Peter Van Gansen.
Stepping in, Peter Van Gansen. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0. Ball outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Rudy
no
Herron
strike.
would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, J.J. Matajevic. He'll get to take his first cuts
the
here.
first baseman, J.J. Matajevic.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that
Batting
fastball
fifth,
was way behind
the
him
third baseman,
when the swing came through the zone.
Corpus.
I have to think he was looking for something
Shaver.
off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Colton Shaver. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Corey Julks.
Settling in now, Corey Julks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Line drive to center field. Ornelas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Rudy Herron. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Herron.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Overstreet, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
No, ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now at the plate, Luis Camposano. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Overstreet stands at first with 1 out. Now a curveball misses inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Digging in, C.J. Abrams. First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball well outside. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Carmen Benedetti, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home
Leading
third.
off for Corpus
Not much
Christi,
going on offensively
the
so
designated
far
hitter,
for these guys. 6
Carmen
up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the
Benedetti.
lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit
Batting
better
eight.
pitches with 2 strikes.
second
Jumps
baseman,
ahead 0-2.
Jeremy.
A couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
And he's safe.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Alex McKenna.
Stepping in now, Alex McKenna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the
The
glove
right
tossing
fielder,
up,
number
but boy,
15,
it can really help save some
Brian
time, and it looks good
De
to
La
boot.
Cruz.
That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. Strike taken up in the zone.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Here's the 0-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That will drive a pitching
The
coach
batter,
crazy.
number 9.
He has the hitter
Shortstop,
down 0-2 in the
Ray.
count, and instead of making him chase it something
Messenger.
off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
No, that's it.
And that misses ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matthew Batten, as they'll look to get
Leading
something
off,
going here and
the
even this
second
game
baseman,
up.
Matthew Batten.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now batting, Hudson Potts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Chucky Robinson. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch.
Robinson.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 23.
That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.J. Matijevic. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton Shaver.
So coming to the plate, Colton Shaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Van Gansen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in, Tirso Ornelas.
Leading
he flew out in his last
the center
at-bat.
fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. That's the ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Peter Van Gansen.
Now at the plate, Peter Van Gansen. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back
at the plate, Rudy Herron.
Rudy Herron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Kyle Overstreet, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Back in standing. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Julks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, Corey Julks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Line drive, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Carmen Benedetti.
At the plate, Carmen Benedetti, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Van Gansen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeremy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Colway will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex McKenna. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Luis Campusano. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, C.J. Abrams. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matthew Batten.
Striding in once again, Matthew Batten. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian De La Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
Standing in now, Gray Kessinger, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Chucky Robinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, J.J. Matajevic, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Misses inside off the plate. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Hit out towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Michel Baez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Corey Julks. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Matajevic is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs.
The designated
not
hitter.
This guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Carmen Benedetti, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is popped up near second base. Abrams camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now
That's
batting,
exactly what
the
they
second
wanted
baseman,
out of that pitch up in
Jeremy.
the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Hooks lead it 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Hudson Potts 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, he's digging for second.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So now to the plate, Taylor Colway. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 40, Kit Sheets. Now batting.
Into the box now, Tirso Ornelas. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
So stepping in, Peter Van Gansen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rudy Perone.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rudy Perone. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Kyle Overstreet. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
Batting.
He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Tommy DeJunas will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 25, Tommy DeJunas.
Luis Campusano will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Outside. That's the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pena is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
But
time
2 come across
for
to score in the inning, courtesy of
7th
this
inning
2-run home run.
stretch.
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The hooks are out in front here. 5-2. Ready once again, Alex McKenna.
Leading
it
off
was
for
a flyout
Corpus
for him in his last
the
trip.
center fielder, Alex McKenna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ornelas is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Brian De La Cruz.
Standing in, Brian De La Cruz. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Greg Kessinger.
Now to the plate, Greg Kessinger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Ornelas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Abrams.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. McKenna is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matthew Batten.
So striding in, Matthew Batten. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Hudson Potts will be next. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Scorched to third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he
Now
got
batting,
away with one right
third
there.
baseman,
It was a fastball
Hudson
right down the middle,
Potts.
and he hit it
Your
hard,
attention,
but he
please.
couldn't elevate it at all.
Now pitching
Would have been a
for
different
the Hook.
story if he did.
Willie
Number
Collado
31.
enters the ball game out of the
Willie
pen, looking for the final out here in the top of
Collado.
inning number 8. At the plate, Hudson Potts, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This is line to left. Jolks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Hooks lead it 5-2. Ready for another chance? Chucky
Leading off for
Robinson.
Corpus
We'll see what he
Christi,
can do leading off the
catcher,
home eighth.
Chucky Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. JBaker is on deck. The 3-1.
2. Full count.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't
baseman,
know
number
what is.
23.
I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JBaker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now
nice
batting,
job on the mound
the
to bounce
third
back
baseman,
from the leadoff walk.
Corpus.
Those are usually pretty costly,
JBaker.
but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Colton Shaver. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Batten calls for it, and that ends the inning. Carlos Sanabria comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For the hook, number 53, Carlos.
Into the box now, Taylor Colway. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Center fielder.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Gonna be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Matajevic in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Peter
Stepping into the box, Peter Van Gansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning
win
that
it.
double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
5-2 the final today. Corpus Christi led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Christian Javier gets the W on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so Sunday afternoon baseball wraps up as we end our 4-game set with the Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, tomorrow night is a brand new game and a 3-game set as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host the Midland Rockhounds. And after that, it'll be a 3-game set at Frisco for the first time ever as the Amarillo Sod Poodles on Thursday night will take on the first of a 3-game set. And after that, the Sod Poodles will be back home as they take on a 7-game homestand between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. After that, the Frisco Rough Riders and the Amarillo Sod Poodles will start up a 3-game series. Doubleheader on Thursday, May 30th, as we'll have game 2 and 3, the finale of Thursday night baseball. Friday night, May 31st, will be the first game of a 3-game set at Midland as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host at Midland. And after that, it'll be a 3-game set going home as the Frisco Rough Riders will play host at Amarillo for the first time ever. Thursday, we return to Corpus Christi in a 4-game set as the Sod Poodles will come once again. We will also have another Sunday afternoon game wrapping up that 4-game set at Corpus Christi. Tuesday night, June 11th, will be the first game of a 3-game set as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will first play the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for the first time ever. Then Friday, June 14th, will be the first of a 3-game series with the visiting Tulsa Drillers. And then after that, on Monday night, June 17th, Amarillo will be at Northwest Arkansas in a 7-away series is Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa. And we start up the second half of the season beginning on Thursday, June 27th, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host the Corpus Christi Hooks. Corpus Christi at Amarillo on that 4-game series. Well, for all of us here, we're going to get your final line scores. First, for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. For Amarillo, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Christian Javier is also the player of the game and winner on the mound for the Hooks this afternoon. And the save goes to Carlos Sanabria. And the loss goes to Luis Patino for the Amarillo Sod Poodles here this afternoon. Well, Amarillo on the bus now as they get ready to head home. I gotta say they will be playing. Excuse me. Ooh. They'll be playing the Midland Rockhounds in a 3-game series. And we have Monday Night Baseball. Midland at Amarillo. Wrapping up the series Wednesday nights at 7:05. Well, this has been Hooks Baseball. And we'll see you again tomorrow for the first game of a 3-game series. The Amarillo Sod Poodles versus the Rockhounds.